Still set point for the Rebels, match point for the Rebels, championship for the Rebels coming up if they can get one more point.
Rebel volleyball is on.
Fisher serves. Hopkin, great pass up front. Cornea sets left side. Grohl hits. Back corner. Was it in there? It was tipped. And the Rebels win 25-19. 3 games to 1.
Last season, Coach Cindy Stewart and the Rebs climbed back to the top.
Kiera sets left side. Julia hits it hard and splits the D, and it was deflected out of bounds.
They pounded their way to a 17th Rich High School Volleyball State Championship and brought the trophy back home.
Alicia again with the serve. Vicious serve, and it's a service ace. A lot of mustard on it.
With a reloaded roster, the Rebels take the court with their sights set on defending the title and making it 2 in a row.
Larson serves again. This one passed to the up official. It's a service ace for Risha.
Turn up the volume, Rebel fans, and join us for Rich Rebel Volleyball on Rebel Radio. KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video online at mylocalradio.com.
Set up front in the middle. Set is blocked. On the attack, Julia Hopkin with an epic recreation block of the game.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, the Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, T-Bar-S Body Shop Technoglass of Evanston, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, Weststar Printing in Evanston, Edwards Furniture in Logan, and by mylocalradio.com.
Hopkin passes, Cornea sets into the middle, Peart touch attack into the middle, and the Rebels win 27-25. Perfect placement by Savannah Peart.
And now, Rebel volleyball fans,
slaps it down, diving dig by Amber Leaf.
Get ready as we head to the court to join the play-by-play voice of the Rebels, Ryan STEINECKERT.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Rebel Volleyball on KADQ. We're at Rich High School, where today the Rebels take on the Westside Pirates. First serve is scheduled for about 20 minutes from now. In the meantime, it's your pregame show brought to you by the Town of Randolph Mayor Lynn Weston and board members Sim Bell, Brian Wires, Bridget Pugmire, Melanie Lim, and clerk Lana Peart. We'll hear from them, and then we'll set the scene for today's match of Rich Rebel Volleyball on KADQ FM 98.3 with live video online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
MyLocalRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
Welcome back to the Town of Randolph pregame show. We've got an exciting match for you this afternoon as the Rebels take on the Pirates of Westside. Rich is coming off a tough loss at Cokeville last Thursday. We'll tell you more about it on the scene set, brought to you by Pugstone Sporting Goods. Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Pugstones has it all. The Rebels were at Cokeville on Thursday night, won the first set in a close one. They won 27-25, lost set 2, 26-28. Then they bounced back, won set 3, 25-21. Cokeville then took set 4, 25-22, and the Rebels had a 6-4 lead midway through set 5, but gave that up. Rich had 17 errors, service errors in the match, and ended up losing that fifth set, 15-11. Cokeville with 12 service errors, and they won the match. It was a fun match, the great atmosphere, and Coach Stewart, we'll hear from her here in a bit on the pregame coaches show, but she told me she'd rather lose to a good team like that in a close match than beat a team that really doesn't challenge them at all. Instead, they learned a lot of good things from the match. So we'll hear from her a little bit more details on that in a bit. The Westside Pirates come in at 9-0 in regular season play, and they've gone 4-2 so far at tournaments this season. So they've been really solid, a solid 13-2 start to this season. Westside has 3 state titles going back to 1998. They won a couple in a row in 98 and 99, and that's when Coach Chris White was coaching. She is a gal that played basketball with Cindy Stewart in college. So that's how this matchup got started, was when Chris White was coaching volleyball at Westside. Jerry O'Brien took over in the early 2000s. She won a state title with the Pirates in 2011, and those are the 3 championships the Pirates have won. The last few years, they haven't been super solid. 0-2 at state the last couple of years, 1-2 at state in 2014-15. But again, just 6 years ago, won a state title. And Coach Jerry O'Brien, talking with her before the match, she said this team that she has this year reminds her a lot of that state title squad from 2011. Not a lot of height, but they hustle, they play hard, they're scrappy. Who does that sound like? The Rich Rebels. That's just how Rich plays. Looking back at the Laketown Ledger, Rich and Westside, I could find 3 times these teams have met, including last year. The Rebels beat Westside 3-1. In 2007, Rich won 3-2. In 2004, Rich 3-0. So the Rebels, according to the records I have beaten the Westside Pirates in all 3 of the times that these teams have met. Rich is 3-0 against Westside. We'll tell you a little bit more about that on our Laketown Ledger coming up later on the pregame show. So it's Rich and Westside this afternoon. A small crowd here. Actually, some more starting to filter in. There's a fair amount of folks from Westside that have come over. I know some Rebel football players should be back here. The bus was scheduled to leave Beaver this morning at 8:30, and so we're starting to see some football players filter in as well. We'll have a little student section and try to make some noise as the Rebels take on the Westside Pirates. Our stream this afternoon, thanks to Casey Johnson and the Rich High School, they set up the internet for us here in the gym. It's a better speed than we've had in the past, so we're running a high-definition stream, much like we did last night at Milford. Our scene set today has been brought to you by Pugstone Sporting, your Bear Lake All Sporting Goods shop. We're about 15, maybe 10 minutes away from the start of today's action, so we're going to move right along in our Town of Randolph pregame show. It's time for the Comprehensive Family Dental Dr. Sean Grohl Coaches Show when we return on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
It doesn't matter what season you visit Bear Lake. Make sure you always stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods. You'll find lots of great quality inventory at low prices, including guns and ammo. During the winter, you can rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, and buy your ski passes to Beaver Mountain. Pugstones is always the best place to get information about the area and purchase your hunting or fishing licenses. Everything you need with one stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods at the 4-way stop in Garden City.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
Back on the pregame show, brought to you by Town of Randolph. Mayor Lynn Weston, board member Sim Bell, Brian Wires, Bridget Pugmire, Melanie Lim, and clerk Lana Peart. Time for the Cindy Stewart Coaches Show, brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. When we return, we'll hear from Jerry O'Brien, head coach of the Westside Pirates, after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210.
It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The time to buy is now. How about over $12,000 off a 2017 Silverado, or 0% financing for 72 months, or up to $3,500 in customer cash? Receive up to 20% off select models at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Ryan Steineckert with Jerry O'Brien, head coach of the Westside Pirates volleyball team. Coach O'Brien, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for taking time out to talk.
Your team and Rich met up last year at your place. The Rebels won 3-1. Who do you bring back with experience from that team last year?
We bring Mari Wade, our middle hitter, and Allie Jensen, our outside hitter. And that's about all that we're bringing back from last year.
But you've started strong. You've had a good start so far?
We have. The girls have worked hard this summer, and they've really stepped it up and filled in some open roles that we had, and they're doing a good job.
You feel like you're playing well? Have you had some good competition? You've won some close, good matches?
We have. We're 2-0 in our district, and with the other teams, we've been playing some bigger schools. We've been playing some 4 and 5A, and that's helped a lot. You know, the speed of the game, which is what we like. We play better when it's a more up-tempo game, and it's really just helped our blockers and our hitting figure some things out. So, yeah, it's a great start. We're not a tall team, so we have to rely on quickness and some other things to get us through.
That sounds a lot like the Rich Rebels. You're probably familiar with them.
Yes, we are. I think we're kind of in the same boat. So, yeah, they just have to play smarter ball.
This rivalry has existed for boys basketball and football for a number of years, but the volleyball teams hadn't played for a while until last year. What prompted these teams to get each other back on the schedule?
Well, we're at the end of the state where we have to go pretty far north to get different teams in our district. So we were just looking for some good competition that would help us get better, and Rich County, they agreed to play with us, and it's been good for us. They've had a strong volleyball program for years, so for us it was a good thing.
This may be tough to compare. You won a state title right in 2011 in Idaho. How do you feel like this team you have now compares with that squad that won the title?
I think it compares a lot as far as the skills that we have. We were a little bit taller team then, but as far as the quickness, a lot of it's the same. The attitude, the focus that they have, the willingness they are to risk and play fearless is a lot the same. So that's helping us a lot, and they remind me a lot of that team.
Coach Cindy Stewart tells me just about every time I talk to her, it's a serve-receive game. How's your team on those two aspects?
You know, that's probably been one of our weaker points when we started out this summer. Serve-receive, we were so up and down. We did good, and then it would just drop out of our game for a little while. They're getting a lot better. Just a lot more consistent and hanging in there. So we'll see how it goes today, but sometimes you don't know what team's going to show up, but we've been improving in that area a lot.
What are your expectations against Rich? I mean, you mentioned how they're competitive. They've been real good for a while, but what are your expectations this afternoon?
I expect to win. We always step on the floor and expect to win. I want my girls to come out and play some focused, fearless ball. I don't want us playing timid or scared, and we just have to learn to be confident enough that when we do make a mistake that we're just going to come back and just think, serve to me again, hit to me again, because you're not going to get another one on it. That's what we're working on, and that's why I want to play teams like Rich that I think have the same attitude, that we're here to win, and that's what we're going to play to do. And so we'll see what happens.
Coach, anything else we should touch on?
No, just we appreciate all the support that we get, and hopefully everybody here gets to see a great match.
Jerry O'Brien, head coach of the Westside Pirates. Thanks for your time. Good luck this afternoon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach O'Brien. This is the Cindy Show brought to you by Comprehensive Family Dental. Dr. Sean Grull, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. We're only about 5, maybe 8 minutes away from the opening serve of today's match. Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll talk with Rebels head coach Cindy Stewart on the Town of Randolph pregame show on Rich Rebel Volleyball on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming offers a family dinosaur dig and vacation package that includes digging for fossils at the Wyoming Dinosaur Center, sack lunches, tours of the museum, and lovely clean rooms for a comfortable night's stay. With 3 restaurants to choose from, you and your family will have fun, eat well, and rest easy. Schedule your family dinosaur dig at the Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming today. Call 866-657-1604.
Founded in 1997, the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho serves Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming and is proud to sponsor the students and staff at Rich High School. The Mound Valley Cattle Company is established on the foundation of hard work, commitment, and perseverance, knowing that every individual on the team must give their best for the team to succeed. The same principles that students and athletes at Rich High School are learning today that will help them lead tomorrow. The Mound Valley Cattle Company, 208-339-0614.
As the hospital closest to Bear Lake, professional medical care is always available at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. As a full-service hospital, Bear Lake Memorial offers an emergency room that's open 24/7. They treat patients of all ages. Other professional services include physicians' clinics, assisted living, home health services, counseling, dialysis, physical, occupational, and speech therapy, orthopedic care, and skilled nursing. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
Ryan STEINECKERT with Cindy Stewart of the Rich Lady Rebels. And, Coach, thanks for your time today.
Yeah.
Tell me about your perspective on the match at Cokeville the other night. It was a tight match. It was a fun one. It was exciting, great atmosphere, but they came out on top.
Yeah, it was an awesome match, and that's just what we needed. Great fun. They're good. Their block took us out of our offense. But really, our offense is our serving, and we missed 17 serves. So if we hit half of those in there, we win the game. It's 14-11. And, yes, their block bothered us. We needed to see a block like that to get us better for state.
What was it? The block, was that the biggest thing, and then the missed serves? Were there other things that they were doing that gave you trouble?
I think just their defense in general. They definitely played good defense. If we did get past the block, they dug everything. I hate that because that's what we're supposed to be doing. And that's where my disappointment was, that we didn't dig some balls that we could have. And their block definitely gave us trouble. But again, our first attack, and we know, is our serve. And missing 17 serves, you're not going to beat anybody, especially somebody good.
So they kind of beat you at your own game.
Absolutely, yeah. That's even makes it worse.
That's a fun thing about Cokeville. You know, with Coach Thompson, and as good as they've been over the years, they'll give you a good match.
Oh, yeah, we love it. It's been a rival for years, and we always have a great match when we haven't lost to them for 5 or 6 years, so that was even worse. But that's okay. We'll learn from it and move on. And it was just good atmosphere. It was fun volleyball, you know. Whoever come out on top was going to be, it was just fun volleyball.
Your freshmen have been busy last night hosting Utah School for the Deaf and Blind, and then today at Evanston in the freshman tournament.
Yeah, we're excited they got to go to that tournament this morning, and I just found out that they beat Star Valley in the championship. And so that's really good for us. They're a good bunch of freshmen. They're athletic, they jump, they swing, they can all serve tough, and so we're excited for that class to come through.
Will some of them come back and be able to play today in the varsity? I know McKenna Stacy, the freshman, plays sometimes in varsity.
Yeah, I think they'll get back. They won. They might even make it back for the JV game. I know they're probably hurrying to get back, but if they get back, we'll play them, and if they don't, they got 5 games this morning. So.
What do you know about Westside? I mean, you guys played last year. You beat them at their place 3-1. They return a couple of starters, and they've started hot.
Yes, last year their underclassmen was so not very good. Our freshmen and JV just creamed them, so we weren't mentally prepared for them, the varsity, to be good. And they took one from us right off the bat. So that's a terrible thing to say, that your kids can't get any more prepared than that, but that took us a wake-up call, and then we wind up beating them. Westside's always been pretty good competition. Some years they're great, and some years they're just not very good. They're not consistently good. It depends on if they have athletes or not. But it always makes for a good match for the season for us.
It's been a good rivalry for the boys to play the football and the basketball, but are you hoping you get that kind of a rivalry in volleyball?
Well, originally the reason we started playing them, not only because of football, but a lady named Chris White, she played basketball with me at UNLV, so we were good friends. So we started to play, and like I say, it's always been pretty good, but that's where it started. I don't know if it'll ever be a rival, like Cokeville or North Summit or Bear Lake, because they're close, but it's good competition.
What do you need to do to beat them today?
Well, hopefully we could not miss so many serves. And the girls have bought into it, realizing that we're very, very good servers. All 6 seniors are very, very good servers. And I don't know, is that because everything else wasn't going well, we were getting blocked, it got in their head, that they got distracted, but that's what they got to learn from that. And they have bought into it, that's our first attack. We don't just serve it over and play defense. We serve to score points.
Coach, anything else we should touch on?
No, thanks for covering us. I want to shout out to some of my relatives. Maybe you can do that on the TV. I always tell my Oklahoma and Texas friends that we're playing, and they watch. So thanks for covering us. That's a great thing you do for a service for Rich High School. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, Coach Cindy Stewart of the Rich Rebels. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Coach Cindy Stewart. You've been tuned in to the Comprehensive Family Dental Coaches Show, brought to you by Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. We're going to jump right ahead in our Town of Randolph pregame coverage to your starting lineups, brought to you by the Randolph Country Store. We may be small, but we've got it all. And for the visiting Westside Pirates, senior number 1, Sierra Hedworth. A libero, number 5, senior Jessica Rafston. Junior number 10, Lilia Ebenez. Junior number 11, J.C. Robinson. Senior number 18, setter, Alexandra Jensen. They call her Allie. And senior number 23, Jocelyn Mejia. And the final starter is junior number 32, middle hitter, Mari Wade. Wade and Jensen, as you may have heard, those are the two that have returning starter experience for this Westside Pirates team. But they've, again, started very well. 13-2 is what Coach O'Brien told me they've done so far this season. They've started well. Those are your starting lineups for the Westside Pirates, brought to you by the Randolph Country Store. For the Rich Rebels, Savannah Peart, Kiara Grohl, Amber Smith, Julia Hopkin, Talisha Larson, Risha Larson, Sydney Hatch, Amber Smith, obviously the libero for Rich. Rich in the home blues, the Rebel blue with the white Rebels down the left sleeve, white numerals. Pirates in the whites, dark numbers. It's a maroon, and then the libero, who I mentioned is Jessica Ravson in the dark red, the maroon libero jersey. Black shorts. One more item to take care of before this match gets started is the Laketown Ledger. Good luck, Rebels, from the town of Laketown. The mayor and town council of Laketown. Rebels and Pirates have met going back, again, my records go back to the 2002 season. And in that span of the last 15 years, the Rebels and Pirates have met 3 times. And Rich is 3-0 against Westside. Last year, Rich won 3-1. The year before, 3-2. Or in 2007, Rich beat him 3-2. And in 2004, the Rebels swept him. Last year, as you heard Coach Stewart mention, that Rich went in kind of not quite focused in and lost the first set 25-23. Then the girls said, I guess we are going to have to play to win this match. And they won the next 3 sets, 25-12, 25-13, and 25-16. So once they got off the bus, so to speak, once they woke up, it wasn't much trouble for the Rebels to earn that win. But it did take them a set and a half to get things going. Rich we'll see what happens today. Maybe they'll be a little more aware this afternoon. Serving first, the Westside Pirates, Jessica Ravson, senior libero. And the beginning serve of each set is brought to you by the station in Randolph, here for your convenience needs. Savannah Peart passes. Kiara sets high and outside for Peart. Hits it through the block. It's dug up, but somebody in the net. I think one of the Pirates, and Rich is on top 1-0 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. If you're looking for Wyoming Cowboys football this afternoon, pregame is supposed to start at 4 o'clock. That's a few minutes from now. We're going to delay that. We'll jump into and join coverage of the Wyoming Cowboys hosting the Oregon Ducks this afternoon. We'll join coverage right after this Rebel volleyball broadcast finishes up. Rebels dig one up to the ceiling and keep it alive, bump it over. Set up toward the middle. Rich gets into the net, and we're tied at 1 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rebel freshmen 1 in 3, 25-19, 25-19, 15-11. Give you the JV score here in just a second. Serving was Jocelyn Mejia. Rebels get a good pass, set it up. Hopkin hits, deflected and dug up to the back row, but a double hit against the Pirates makes it 2-1, so neither team has necessarily scored yet. At least on an offensive attack, we've just had players in the net and then a double hit. Rebels with the serve, and that's almost an ace by Talisha. Dug up, set, and hit over too long by the Pirates, and it's 3-1. Rich on top, the Stacy's Repair scoreboard, and Talisha Larson will serve again. The JV won. They won the first set 25-7, and Westside took the second set 25-15. Rebels bounced back and took sets 3 and 4, 15-11 and 15-12. Westside bumps it over in 3. Kiara sets left side. Hopkins cracks it right to the side of the block and makes it 4-1. There's your first Bear Lake Realty kill of the game. Again, the beginning serve of each set is brought to you by the station in Randolph. Rebels with Talisha Larson serving up front. Hatch, Hopkin, and Grohl. And Larson just clears the net. Dump set, blocked by Hatch, and then she tips it right back over. Up to the net, and Hatch keeps it alive again. Hopkin passes to the middle. Hatch last second bumps it over. Mejia passes up front, set to the left side. Hit hard through the block, and I believe it was Sierra Hedworth on the kill. Get the side out and make it 4-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Hedworth will drop back to serve. And she delivers. Peart receives, set up left side. Hopkin just crushes it down. No chance for the defense to dig that one up. It's 5-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Another Bear Lake Realty kill for Julia Hopkin, leading the state, all classifications, in kill percentage at .395 prior to last Thursday's match against Cokeville. Big hit by the Pirates. Rebels dig it up, bump it back, and Peart slaps from the back row. Mejia digs. Set up into the middle. Hit too long. Did the Rebels deflect it? I don't think so. Mari Wade has some good height. She went up high and hit it hard, but too long. And it's 6-2 Rebels on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Kiara Grohl serves, just clears the net, rolls across the tape, and it's 7-2. There's your first Circle H Land and Cattle Company service ace of the match, and here's your first time out of the match. Coach O'Brien takes a quick break. We'll take one, too, and be right back on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Rolene Kennedy of Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston is your Rich County representative. The mother of 5 Rich High graduates and grandmother of 3 more graduates in the making, Rolene is here for you. She's a recipient of GM's highest salesman honor, the Mark of Excellence Award winner, meaning she provides you with the best customer service in the industry. The next time you're looking for a car or truck, think Rolene Kennedy at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, your Rich County representative.
Go Rebels!
Back at Rich High School, where the Rebels lead 7-2 against the Westside Pirates. Set 1 is brought to you by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Our camera this afternoon operated by Rob Leifson. A lot of folks around here calling bro. And it's brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. Not a good serve received, but the Pirates keep it alive and bump it over in 3. Kiera, perfect pass. Risha set, Rebels hit, blocked, and Savannah can't quite dig it up. Quick side out for the Pirates coming out of the timeout. 7-3. Rich with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Volleyball team lost a tight one at Cokeville Thursday. Freshmen beat Utah School for the Deaf and Blind last night, and then the Rebel freshmen won the Evanston freshman tournament earlier today. 8-4, or 8-3 rather, a service error by the Pirates. Rebels serve. Julia Hopkin set up, bumped, and hit from the middle too long. J.C. Robinson smacks it too deep. 9-3. Rebels building a big lead. Julia Hopkin with the service. Boy, that's a laser. Received, bumped, and bumped over. They scramble, but make it happen. Kiera passes or sets left side. Peart tips it down the line. Mejia is there. Bumped up high by the setter Jensen. Hit down the line out of bounds. 10-3, Rebels on top. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Hopkin to serve. Set by Jensen. Tipped into the middle. Hopkin dives and misjudged it. That popped her in the chin. And she comes away rolling and chuckling at herself. 10-4, following that kill by Westside. Jensen serves. She's a southpaw with the left hand. Hatch receives, set up in the left side. Peart hits, and it's dug up. Jensen sets left side. Big hit coming, deflected and kept in the air. Ebenez with the hit there. Rebels set it up and hit it across. Ebenez set up again, hits back row too far, out of bounds, and the Rebels lead 11-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Things not looking good for the Cougars, Rob. Wisconsin just scored again, makes it 31-6. Rebels score again, make it 12-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. An overpass, Rich just taps it down. I believe it was Peart with the Bear Lake Realty kill, and Rich is on top 12-4. Poor serve receive. Ebenez keeps it alive. They push it across. Smith, a great pass up front. Kiara sets in the middle. Talisha slaps it. Jensen digs, set up high and slapped down. Nice quick attack by Jocelyn Mejia. And it's 12-5. Ebenez serves. Rebels let it go, and it's in there. 12-6 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. A service ace by Ebenez. And she'll serve again. Just clears the net, clips the tape, and drops down in front of the Rebels. 12-7. Rich getting a little flat-footed here in the last Couple serve receives. Another ace by Ibanez, 2 in a row. She'll serve again, running jump serve. Smith does not get a good pass. Hopkins bumps up front and Peart pushes with 2 hands across. Back set right side for Mejia, and the Rebels able to dig that up. Kiara sets left side, punched across by Peart. Jensen sets in the middle, touch attack, and it drops in. J.C. Robinson, nice court vision. Dropped it in over the block in front of the defense, and it's 12-8. The Pirates making a comeback. Ibanez serves again. Peart, nice pass up front. Kiara sets in the middle. Talisha hits back row. Dug by Wade. Set up left side, hit, and dug by Smith. Nice dig. Rich sets it up. Hopkins hits from the back row, and she's stuffed. 12-9. That's a 5-0 run for the Pirates. We'll see if the Rebels can get a side out here with Ibanez serving again. 2 aces over the course of this 5-0 run. Nice pass by Hopkins. Kiara sets. Peart hits, and she's blocked. Rich keeps it alive. Peart hits again down the line of the net. Dug by Hedworth. Set up and hit. Rebels shank the dig. It's out of bounds. 12-10. A 6-0 run for the Pirates. Ibanez again to serve. See if the Rebels can get a good receive. They do. Kiera passes up front, or sets up front. Peart hits. It's blocked over her head and out of bounds. So Rich finally gets the Bear Lake Realty kill and a side out. They were looking for a 6-0 run by the Pirates. Brought them right back into it. Rich was up 12-4. Risha serves, just clears the net. It was a pretty serve, and the Westside Pirates couldn't recover. Attempting to hit, Hedworth had to back up, punched it into the net. And Rich is on top 14-10. Risha, little hitch. The serve is another laser. Set up right side. Mejia pushes over, and Hopkins digs. Kiera sets left side. Peart comes in hot, hit, stuffed. Dug up by Hopkins, hit again by Peart. Nice attack, and Wade is able to dig it up. Hit down the line, deflected, and Smith digs. Kiera sets long way across. Peart hits, blocked down the line of the net on the Rebel side. 14-11, and the block is giving the Rebels some trouble at this point. Mari Wade up front, along with the setter, senior Alexandra Jensen. Some good size up there, and then Sierra Hedworth, the senior as well. Overpass, Hedworth goes up, hits it out of bounds. A hitting error by the Pirates on a happy birthday. 15-11. Rich pushes that lead back to 4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. First set brought to you by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Peart serves, Jensen sets, punched up high, a little looper over the top of the net. Rebels set it up, and Hopkins pushes with 2 hands across. Mejia with a quick dump set. Rebels are there, dig it. Kiera sets left side. Hopkins hits hard. It's deflected or blocked back off the antenna and out of bounds. Rebel point, a Bear Lake Realty kill. Brought to you by Gary and Amber McKee in Garden City. They're here in Randolph right now. I see him sitting across the way on the bleachers. Service ace by Savannah Peart. Jessica Rafson, the libero, dug it off to her teammates on the bench, and it's 17-11. Savannah serving again. And another service ace, 2 in a row. Circle H Land and Cattle Company service aces by the Rebels, and Coach O'Brien takes another timeout. We'll take a quick one, too.
This is Rich Rebel Senior Talisha Larson, and you're tuned in to Rich High School Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ, FM 98.3, and online at mylocoradio.com.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cash Honda Yamaha, in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
Savannah Peart to serve for the Rebels, leading 18-11 in Rolene Kennedy's set number 1. Mejia with a good pass up front. Jensen sets, hit, blocked by the Rebels. Talisha Larson with an Epic Recreation block of the game. Mejia hits cross court too long. No deflection, no touch by the Rebels, and Rich leads 19-11 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. He marked down that epic block by Talisha. Serve receive up into the net. Westside can't control it. I don't think that goes in the books as an ace, but it's as good as a Circle H Land and Cattle Company ace. And Rich is on top 20-11 on an 8-1 run since Westside had gone on a 6-0 run to climb to within 2. And a hit goes way wide and outside. As my friend Chris Hopkin would say, just a little outside. Oh, now we get the Rebel student section with that chant as well. Peart serves, pass up front, not good, set to the back line and smacked across. Nice attack by Ebenez, but the Rebels able to dig it up. Hopkin hits, overpass, Hopkin cracks it down, touched into the air, but Ebenez can't get back to it, and it's 22-11. We'll call that a Bear Lake Realty kill for Julia Hopkin. She got 2 hits within succession of about 1 second, and the second one drops. Peart serves again and drops it in for another service ace. Brought to you by Circle H Land and Cattle Company. Chris, Michelle, Isaac, Emily, Julia, Sydney, and Mitch Hopkin, 23-11. Rebels 2 points away from winning the set. Peart serves on the back line. Westside let it go. That's 4 service aces by Savannah Peart. Since she started serving, the Rebels were ahead 14-11. Nope, make it 15-11. They've scored 9 straight. Tipped over into the middle and a nice attack on a side out. Avoiding the win for the loss for now in this first set. Westside takes the serve. Jocelyn Mejia. Hopkin passes. Back row, and swatted across by Peart. Up front, Jensen sets left side. Hedworth hits. Too long. Rebels win. 25-12 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. This one was close at 12-10, and then the Rebels ran away with it, outscoring the Pirates 13-2 the rest of the way. Rich wins 25-12 in set number 1, brought to you by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet.
This is Rich Rebel Senior Julia Hopkin. Thanks for tuning in to Rich High School Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3 and online at mylocalradio.com.
It's the September Sell-A-thon going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The time to buy is now. How about over $12,000 off 2017 Silverado, or 0% financing for 72 months, or up to $3,500 in customer cash. Receive up to 20% off for life models at the guaranteed lowest price. It's the September Sell-A-thon going on now at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming has teamed up with the Riverton Golf and Country Club to bring you great golf getaway packages for the whole family. Come for a couple of days to golf, eat, relax, tour the Wind River Indian Reservation, and enjoy the Native American tribal dancers. Pet rooms are available so you can bring the whole family and stay. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for. When you're buying and selling real estate, you want to work with an agent that knows the area and understands property values. You want to work with an agent that listens to what you're looking for and knows how to find it for you. And it's important to know all of your options. That's why it's smart to work with the best. Gary McKee and the agents at Bear Lake Realty in Garden City, Utah, helping folks buy and sell real estate for over 25 years. When you work with Bear Lake Realty, you're working with the best. Visit BearLakeRealty.com today.
Well, the Rebels were on top 12-4. Westside went on a 6-0 run to make it close, 12-10, but then Rich outscored the Pirates 13-2 the rest of the way to win that first set. Second set just underway, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Rebels serve, Westside returns, Rich sets up the attack, dug by Jensen. Hedworth hits and cracks it down. And Westside takes an early lead in set number 1-0, or set number 2 rather, 1-0. The beginning serve was brought to you by the station in Randolph. Here for your convenience needs, the coldest drinks in town. Make sure to stop in after the match. Hopkin from the left side hits, blocked out of bounds, and we're tied at 1 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Make it 2. Nope, scoreboard said 2-0, but Rich back to serve. Talisha delivers. Mejia passes up front. Did I miss a point, Rob? No. Rebels able to dig, but bump it out of bounds, and now it is 2-1. Westside with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And Jocelyn Mejia, a senior, delivers the right-handed serve. Peart passes up front. Kiera left side. Hopkin hits it hard at the hands of Mejia, and it's bumped to the back wall. Nice Bear Lake Realty kill. Some good power there from Julia Hopkin. And we're tied at 2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Kiera Grohl serves. Mejia digs. Jensen sets right side. Hedworth slaps to the back corner. It goes over the head of Peart, and I think she misjudged it. It looked like she thought it was going to go longer than it did, but it dropped in well inside that back line. 3-2. Ty almost said Tigers. Last night, Milford Tigers beat the Rebels 21-7 on the football field. This is the Westside Pirates. Rebels receive, set it up. Hopkin cross court, crushes it to the back corner. We're tied at 3. A Bear Lake Realty kill. Julia Hopkin, that placement, fantastic. To the back corner. The volleyball made its way all the way out the door. Hopkin to serve. Rebels and Pirates should be tied at 3 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Mejia with a poor serve receive and then a double hit by the Pirates. And I believe Rich has the lead 4-3. We'll see if that score corrects itself here in a second. There it is, 4-3. Mejia passes up front. Jensen sets in the middle. Big hit, too long, too big by Maury Wade, the junior middle hitter. And it's 5-3. Cokeville's middle hitter really gave the Rebels some issues on Thursday night. Jensen with the dump set. Clears the net, but the Rebels are right there. Rich sets up the attack and is stuffed. 5-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And the Pirates, Maury Wade back to serve. Wade running jump serve with the right hand. Nice serve. She dropped it in there. It was deceptive. It looked like it had a little more power than it did and just dropped in front of the Rebels. Back line of defense. So Wade ties it up following that service ace. First ace of the match for Westside. Her next serve, though, is an error. Hits the bottom of the nylon, and it's 6-5. Rich with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Amber Smith serving. Delivers a real shot, just dug up by Hedworth. Mejia slaps it over. Hopkin passes high. Kiera sets left side. Talisha with the attack, and she hits the side of the block, and it's deflected to the ground. Nice Bear Lake Realty kill from Talisha Larson. Good vision on that attack. Smith serves, almost an ace, just dug up. Jensen sets in the middle and tipped across and over by J.C. Robinson. Good height, good vision, and she just drops it in. 7-6. Pirates within 1 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. The second set brought to you by the Town of Woodruff, Mayor Bo Holman, council members Hugh Holman, Audrey Jessen, Raymond Franson, Millie Bradshaw, and clerk Lisa Bell. Serve by Jensen. Smith receives, set up in the middle. Peart hits through the block. It's dug up to the sideline of the bleachers. And Rich is on top, 8-6 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Nice Bear Lake Realty kill for Peart. Risha Larson serves a pretty floater serve. Pirates barely keep it alive and tap it over. Hopkin passes, set up in the middle. Peart again, diving dig, comes right toward us, out of bounds, and it's 9-6. After that Bear Lake Realty kill, Peart with 2 in a row, and Risha Larson to serve again. Larson delivers, passed up high, bumped to the left side, high and outside, hit deflected by the Rebel block. Smith couldn't quite dig it up, and it's 9-7. And if you're looking for Wyoming Cowboys football this afternoon, they're hosting the Oregon Ducks at War Memorial Stadium. Pregame started at 4. will join the coverage right here on KADQ right after this volleyball match finishes up. Talisha Larson tips it across with a left-hand diving dig by Hedworth. Goes right back over the net. Rich sets it up. Larson hits again. Dig to the net. Bumped and almost bumped over. Bumped into the net twice. And the fourth hit got over, but that's one too many. 10-7, Rich on top by 3. After winning the first set 25-12. Savannah Peart serves. Passed up front. Jensen into the middle. Hits deflected. Smith dives and digs. Hopkin bumps it over. Great pass up front by Ebenez. Set left side. Hedworth hits back line. Smith digs. Kiera left side for Hopkin. High and outside. Hits it down. Overpass. Slapped back down. Bumped into the net. Nice job by Talisha to go up on the happy birthday and tap it down. And Rich leads 11-7 after another Bear Lake Realty kill. If you're looking for beachfront, room with a view, a secluded mountain retreat, or any number of timeshare options, visit BearLakeRealty.com. Hedworth touch attack. Hopkin digs it up. Kiera dump set, and it's slapped right back at him, but too long by J.C. Robinson, and a little break for the Rebels because Robinson hit it where no Rebels were. If that's a foot shorter, it drops in there for the kill. 12-7, Rebels on top, set 2, brought to you by Town of Woodruff. Timeout on the court. We'll take one real quick as well.
This is Rich Rebel Senior Amber Smith, and you're tuned in to Rich High School Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, and online at mylocalradio.com.
Woodruff, Utah has a long pioneer history with a post office that has been in operation since 1872. Woodruff was named after Wilford Woodruff, the 4th president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and is home to the Woodruff Steakhouse, a former Latter-day Saint office building that is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Our rich pioneer heritage is reflected in all our students by their hard work and commitment to excellence in the classroom and in their sports.
Coming back after the timeout. This one was tight, 6-5. Rebels have gone on a 6-2 run since then and lead 12-7 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Let's get that scoreboard back up there for you on mylocalradio.com. Jensen sets, hit down the middle by Robinson. Rebels dig it up. Kiera bumps and Hopkin bumps it over. Ebenez pass up front. Jensen left side. Hedworth hits hard. Savannah digs. Kiera sets again high and outside for Hopkin, and Hedworth digs it this time. Jensen back set right side, and Mejia hits it, but dug by Risha Larson. Rich sets again, hit into the middle by Hopkin. Dug up. Hedworth back line. Smith with the dig. Kiera sets in the middle. Talisha this time taps it. A touch attack into the middle. Jensen digs. Set left side, but a double touch by the Pirates just before the attack. Puts the Rebels on top 13-7 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard after that long rally. Savannah Peart to serve again. The second set brought to you by the Town of Woodruff, a service ace. Savannah had 4 service aces in the first set and picks up another here in this second set. Another nice serve, and that's another service ace. Peart makes it 15-7. A couple more Circle H Land and Cattle Company service aces from Savannah. And this rotation, Rebels win on I think it was, let me just hang on a sec, I'll tell you as I watch the play here. 15-7, Rebels tip it across, diving dig, dump set by the Pirates. Rich pushes up front. Kiera with a double touch on the set, and it's 15-8. So Rich with a nice run there of 6-0. Service by the libero, Jessica Ravson. Rebels set it up. Hopkin hits and she's stuffed. 15-9. Point to the Pirates. With Savannah serving in that last set, Rich went on a 10-0 run and outscored the Pirates 13-2. To finish off set 1. Rich sets it up for Hopkin, punched down the line, dug up, tipped at the net, and dug under the net by Kiera. 15-10. Pirates battling back. Peart digs, passes, nice pass set for Larson, who hits it long to the back corner. 15-11. Pirates bringing it back close. Ravston Rebels set it up high and outside. Hopkin is blocked out of bounds. No, it was on the line. And it's 15-12. When that block is on with the high and outside, the Rebels really struggle to find other attacks, other offense. Set up for Hopkin. This time she hits it through the block, but it's dug by Jensen. Rafston bumps left side. Quick touch attack by Wade. She just looped it over her head. Rebels able to dig it and bump it over. Mejia to the back line. Rafston bumps it over. Peart. Kiera sets high and outside. Hopkins stuffed. Peart digs it, but to the back wall. And it's 15-13. So after the Rebels went on a 6-0 run, the Pirates are making a 6-0 run of their own. Smith serve receive, shanked off to the side, and that is a 6-0 run, making it 15-14. Rebels were up by as much as 15-7. Smith diving serve receive, keeps it alive, a double touch, and we're tied at 15 on the set by Kiera. 7-0 run for the Pirates. They're going to try to keep this going. Smith, a good pass this time. Kiera with a dump set. Jensen digs it up. Mejia with the set and the hit by Maury Wade. She just touches it into the corner. 16-15. 8-0 run for the Pirates. Rafson again. Smith passes Kiera, sets high and outside. Hopkin this time touches with two hands. Mejia sets high left side. Hedworth hits, deflected and kept in the air by Rich. Kiera sets in the middle. Talisha taps it across. Jensen high left side. Hedworth hits, back row. Smith digs it up. Kiera sets left side. Double hit again by Kiera. She's struggling a bit on the set. It's 17-15. And Rafston will serve again, right to left if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. An overpass. Hedworth goes up and hits it hard. The Rebels deflect it. It was way long, would have been out of bounds anyway. And that's just a quick instinct move to try and get a hand on it. Almost a ball into the net on the service. Rebels tip it over, and then Maury Wade misplays it, trying to tip it over her head. And the run finally comes to an end. A 10-0 Pirates point streak gives Talisha Larson the serve with the Rebels down 18-16. Jensen sets right side, hit and crack between the defense, a split. Maury Wade with the kill. And the Pirates regain the momentum. 19-16 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. West Side on top after the Rebels won the first set, 25-12. Mejia serves. Rebels set it up high left side for Hopkin, who tips it past the block with the left hand. Great adjustment by Julia. That set was too far outside, and Julia just adjusted to hit with the left and tip it past the blockers. Kiera serves, drops it down in front. Ralston dives to dig it up. Set. Wade hits into the block, and it's deflected to the floor. 20-17. A lot of emotion and excitement from the West Side players. That's reflected by their fans. A ball serve hits the top of the net, rolls over, and it's a service ace. That's the third of the set. Makes it 21-17. The Rebels will take a timeout. Rich trailing West Side in set number 2, brought to you by the town of Woodruff. 21-17 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard.
This is Rich Rebel Senior, Kara Grohl. Thanks for tuning in to Rich High School Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, and online at mylocalradio.com.
We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cash Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
Back at Rich High School, where the Rebels dominated in set 1, 25-12, but are struggling here in set 2. West Side's turned up their game a notch, and they lead 21-17. Sierra Hedworth serves. Peart receives. Set up left side. Hopkin hits cross court, just in there. They'll say it was deflected. The officials say it was way out. The line judge says it was deflected. Not the officials, but the fans of Westside say that was way out. But it was deflected. Ravson with a diving effort. Rebels' next serve is an error. And it's 22-18. Rich had 5 service aces in the first set. They've got 2 here in the second. Hopkin, diving serve receive to Leisha. Hatch hits it over, an overpass right back to Rich. Kiera, Risha in the middle. Hatch hits, blocked. She digs it twice, and it's 23-18 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Mari Wade to serve. Pirates looking for set point if they can get a point here. Risha sets. Peart hits. Blocked out of bounds. Rebel kill brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. 23-19. The Rebels need a few consecutive points here to stay alive. Amber Smith serves. Passed up front by Hedworth. Bumped to the back line. And Wade hits. It goes off the top of the tape and rolls over to the floor. 24-19. Well, the ball, even though it's nice and round, bouncing Westside's way in this second set. And the Rebels trail. Allie Jensen serves with the left hand. Risha sets. Peart hits cross court. What a smack. And she drops it in. A Bear Lake Realty kill to keep the set alive. Set point for Westside at 24-20. Risha Larson set to serve. Risha delivers. Mejia bumps it, shanks it off to the side. That's a service ace by Risha Larson. Brought to you by Circle H Land and Cattle Company. Risha will serve again, set point for the Pirates. Mejia passes, Jensen sets in the middle, hit, blocked, deflected. Rebels bump and keep it in the air and bump it over. To the side, and Mejia backing up, runs into Hedworth. They go down, and it's 24-22. The Rebels making a comeback. Timeout, Coach O'Brien. Rich down 24-22 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
Coverage of Rich High School sports is also being made possible by Delmas Equipment, repairing equipment for over 20 years, farming equipment assembly, and custom fabrication. The Thompson Ranch. Brian and Becky Thompson, promoting student learning and success in all areas. And Western Ag Credit, reliable credit for all things agriculture.
Well, the Pirates have gone on quite a run here in this second set. They've got a set point, but it's been a set point since it was 24-19. The Rebels have scored 3 straight. Risha Larson serves. Mejia passes up front. Jensen sets left side. Ebenez hits and Smith digs. Kiara left side, high and outside for Peart, who hits. It's dug by Hedworth, bumped by Wade, and then Hedworth hits it into the net, and the Rebels are within 1. 24-23 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich trying to climb back in. Risha Larson serving. Some Westside fans on their feet. Mejia, good pass up front. Jensen sets in the middle. Touch attack to the left sideline is in there, and the Pirates win 25-23 in set number 2. Brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Mayor Bo Holman, council members Hugh Holman, Audrey Jessen, Raymond Franson, Millie Bradshaw, and clerk Lisa Bell. Quick timeout. We'll be back with set 3 after this on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The time to buy is now. How about over $12,000 off a 2017 Silverado, or 0% financing for 72 months, or up to $3,500 in customer cash. Receive up to 20% off select models at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the September Sell-a-thon going on now at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. Stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
When it comes to hard things in life, don't say, why me? Just say, try me. Remember, it's the tough things that make us the strongest. The cattle ranchers at Laziest Ranching are proud supporters of the youth in our community. Sim, Joe Jean, Carol, and Millie Weston, along with Sim Jr. and Meggie, remind everyone to eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. That's right. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
Your vehicle represents one of the major investments you'll make in your lifetime. If you have an accident, large or small, take care of your investment with a professional team that understands the value of your vehicle. T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston has been repairing and restoring vehicles to just like new condition for over 7 years. Don't trust your investment to just anyone. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. Stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Beginning serve of set number 2, an error delivered into the net by the Pirates. Savannah Peart serves. The Pirates bump it over. Rich sets it up, left side. Hopkin pushes into the middle of the defense. 3 players converge and can't dig it up. 2-0. Rebels on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Get that thing back up there for you if you're tuned in online at mylocalradio.com. Savannah Peart serves again. Mejia passes, and Jensen sets in the middle. Wade tips it to the corner. 3 Rebel blockers right up trying to block in front of Wade, and she just taps it to their left side to the floor. It's 2-1. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Smith receives. Kiera bumps, and Hopkin hits. Back corner in there. Nice placement by Julia Hopkin. A Bear Lake Realty kill puts the Rebels on top 3-1 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Coach Stewart up off the bench giving some coaching on, I think she's talking about, hey, when the 3 blockers are up there, one of you on the back row has to cover here in front of the net. Talisha Larson serves into the net. A service error makes it 3-2. Rebels had no service errors in the first set, just 1 in the second set. That's a far cry better from the 17 errors they had against Cokeville Thursday night in the loss. Hopkin hits, deflected, diving dig by Hedworth. They barely keep it alive, but they can't bump it over in 3. 4-2, Rebels on top, Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Kiara Grohl serves again. Right to left if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com, and another service error from Rich. That's 2 in 2 serves, makes it 4-3. Pirates, 2 of their 3 points have come on Rebel errors so far here in this third set, brought to you by Rich County. Hatch in the middle, cracks it down. Mejia digs, set into the middle and hit by Robinson rather. Rebels set it up for Hopkin, and Mejia digs down the line. Set up left side, Ebenez hits long. Rebels watch it go by, and good judgment, let it go. 5-3. Rich leads on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Again, our beginning serve of each set is brought to you by the station in Randolph, here for your convenience needs. Jensen sets in the middle. Robinson hits. Rich deflects it to the floor, and it's 5-4. Again, Rich dominated the first set. It was 12-10. Rich went on a 13-2 run and won 25-12. Pirates took set 2, 25-23. Good adjustments by Coach Jerry O'Brien, who won a state title in 2011 with the Pirates. Rich sets it up for Peart, who just smashes it into the block and gets the Bear Lake Realty kill. BYU game finally finishes up. I won't reveal the score in case you're wanting to go home and watch it. But nice attack by Ebenez. Kiera dives but can't control, and it's 6-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Ebenez to serve again. Running jump serve as Rich looks for the side out. Hopkin, great pass up front. Kiera doesn't have to move. Peart hits cross court. A diving dig by Wade, but she doesn't get enough air underneath it. Bear Lake Realty kill for Savannah Peart and the Rebels. Again, if you're looking for beachfront room with a view, a secluded mountain retreat, if your friends are looking for somewhere to recreate, maybe look into a timeshare, let them know about bearlakerealty.com. Big hit, Rebels dig. Risha, nice dig. Bump to the left side, and Peart pushes it over. Set left side for Hedworth. She hits down the line. Risha digs outside. Kiera bumps, and Talisha bumps it over. Pass into the middle. Robinson goes over the net. An illegal attack, I believe, is the call. And it's 7-6, or excuse me, 8-5. Rebels lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Risha set to serve again. And she delivers a sharp serve, barely controlled by Ebenez. Set it left side, Hedworth, and Hedworth. Smith dug it up. Rich hits cross court, and it's on the line. Wow, nice big hit. Bear Lake Realty kill makes it 9-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Peart, Larson, and Grohl up front. That's Talisha in the front as Risha serves. Back set for Mejia, hit off the top of the net. Smith digs, Kiera bumps up front, and Talisha bumps it over. Robinson bumps, set left side by Hedworth, and Smith digs. Nice pass up front. Kiera high and outside for Peart. Smashes it into the block. They deflect it out of bounds, and Rich leads 10-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. 25-12, the Rebels took set 1. 25-23, Pirates took set 2. Rich up 10-5 in set 3. And let's go to the Bear Lake Realty fan cam. Rob Leifson running the camera today. Our camera is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. Visit bearlakerealty.com. There's some Rebel fans over there. Cammie Lamborn and Dylan Euler there. Cammie was the subject of the Where Are They Now interview yesterday in the football pregame show. At Where Are They Now interview brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Grandpa Grohl, what's he doing sitting all by himself over there, Rob? Rebel fans across the way, our fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. Visit bearlakerealty.com. Rebel student section over there, just having a good time, enjoying each other's company. Rebel football team last night held Milford to about, 30 points less than they'd been scoring per game. 4+ touchdowns less than they'd been scoring per game, but Milford still earned the win at home, 21-7. Pass up front. Jensen bumps it to the back row. Wade slaps it across. Risha pass up front to Kiera. Set left side. Peart hits, blocked. Dug by Talisha. It's an overpass. Hit back and down the line, but off the line, out of bounds. A hitting error by the Pirates puts Rich up 11-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. With Risha Larson serving again. Ebenez, a good pass up front. Set, Hedworth hits, blocked by Kiera, and she digs it up. Risha passes to the left side. Peart hits back row. Wade passes up front. Set left side again for Hedworth. A diving or a lunging dig by Smith, but it goes high in the air, deflects out the ceiling, bounces quickly to the floor, and it's 11-6. West Side gets that side out. Rafston serving, and in set 2, West Side scored 10 consecutive points with Rafston serving. Rebels set it up and hit, but a Pirate into the net. Gives the Rebels a quick side out, and a 12-6 lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Peart sent to serve. Mejia receives. Jensen sits in the middle, and Wade tips it down. Peart was coming up to cover where Coach Stewart had coached him to just a few minutes ago. She was on her way there, couldn't quite get there in time. Nice attack by Maury Wade, the junior. Jocelyn Mejia, senior, set to serve. Rebels on top, 12-7. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Hopkin, Kiera, back for Julia. Hit to the back line. Nice pass by Ebenez. Slap to the back line, and Ebenez slaps it across the net. Kiera sets in the middle for Talisha. She's stuffed. Peart digs it. Rich bumps outside, and Julia bumps it over. Jensen to Wade, and she cracks it down in the corner. 12-8. These girls, these West Side Pirates, when they get a good pass and a good set, they've got some real good hitters. Mari Wade and Sierra Hedworth. Mejia serves, and Peart misfires on the serve receive. We'll call it a service ace. It's 12-9. Pirates within 3. This is right about where we were when Rich led 15-8 in the second set. The Pirates went on a 10-0 run. Hopkin, touch attack, too soft. Ball not going to its home on the tap, and it's 12-10. Pirates within 2. Mejia serves. Peart, good pass this time. Kiera sets left side. Hopkin crushes it through the block. She just drilled it right between them, and it deflects straight to the floor. A Bear Lake Realty kill. And the Rebels are up 13-10. Talisha Larson hits into the top of the net. Service error. Rebels had 1 service error in the first 2 sets. That's the third already here in this third set. Brought to you by Rich County Rebels with a championship cause. But Hedworth returns the favor with a serve into the net, and it's 14-11. Rebels on top on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. To serve is Kiara Grohl, but a quick discussion between officials. Fixing the net on that side where the up official is. Something came loose a little bit. Make sure to stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. We'll see if we can get a quick chat with former Rich Rebel Isaac Hopkin, who's sitting in the stands nearby. Maybe have him on as a post-game analyst on our Mountain Valley Cattle Company post-game show. We're also looking throughout the rest of this match for our Epic Recreation block of the game and our J-Bar Excavation dig of the game. Net fixed. Kiera serves. Jensen sets, and Ebenez touches across. Hopkin bumps it high. Kiera into the middle. Hatch hits it down. Big hit, but nice dig by Mejia. Ebenez hits again. Smith diving dig. Risha Larson dump sets it over. Diving effort, and the Pirates keep it alive. Wade hits and splits the defense. Kiera and Smith both there, but neither could get it. They both hesitated, looked at each other, and thought, you got it. Mari Wade sent to serve, the junior middle hitter. First serve I think we've seen from her today. She's got a real strong serve, but it's into the net for a service error. It's 15-12. Rich with the lead on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard, and serving is Julia Hopkins. She serves long and returns the favor. A service error. That's 4 in the set for Rich. Makes it 15-13 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And dropping to serve is Alexandra Jensen. Hopkin passes. Risha sets. Hit and stuffed. Big time block by J.C. Robinson. And it's 15-14. Rebel lead is down to 1. Rich was up by as much as 6, 11-5 earlier in this match, in this set, I should say. Left-handed set, their serve again by the setter. Jensen, Rebels set it up, hit by Hatch. Doug and Jensen sets left side. Ebenez hits back line out of bounds, too long. 16-14, Rich up by 2. Rebels took the first set, 25-12. Pirates won the second set, 25-23. Smith to serve, right to left if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Mejia and a set into the middle. Robinson misfires and puts the Rebels on top, 17-14 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. She hit that one straight into the nylon. Smith serves again, bumped up front, Wade outside. Jensen able to bump into the middle. Nice set on a poor pass, and Robinson just smashes it to the back line, 17-15. I mentioned earlier about Wade and Hedworth as the hitters, and Robinson, the junior, has been real good, especially here in the second and third sets. Ebenez serves. Hopkin passes up front. And then miscommunication there. Kiera was getting out of the way for Risha to set. Risha was looking to Kiera to set. And the Rebels give up the point, 17-16 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Ebenez serves long. Gives the Rebels a side out there looking for on a service error. That's 4 service errors by the Pirates here in this third set, brought to you by Rich County. Rebels with a championship cause. Looking for a Circle Ace Land Cattle Company ace here. Not going to get it as Mejia passes. Nope, Evan passed. Hedworth hits, stuffed. Epic Recreation block of the game by Talisha Larson. Hedworth hits again. Down the line, Risha digs. Kiera sets high and outside. Peart hits, deflected, bumped, and pushed across. What an effort by the Pirates to keep that alive. Kiera sets again for Peart. Blocked down the line, just out of bounds. Westside Pirates here, this is sitting right in front of me. He said that was on the line. It looked from where I'm at like it was on the line, but I'm not on the line where that official is. She's got the better view. Risha serves again. Set left side. Hedworth hits too long. 20-16 on the hitting error. Rich on top. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Coach O'Brien calls for a timeout. We'll take one as well. Here in the third set, brought to you by Rich County. Rich on top, 20-16 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard.
This is Rich Rebel Senior Julia Hopkins. Thanks for tuning in to Rich High School Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3 and online at mylocalradio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. Schedule a family whitewater rafting trip today. Packages include your hotel room, transportation, whitewater rafting, and lunch in a native teepee. The Wind River Canyon is located on the Wind River Indian Reservation in Riverton, Wyoming, and is home to the Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone tribes. Come and enjoy the waves, the breathtaking views of the oldest canyons in Wyoming. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
Coming out of that timeout, we return to this third set, brought to you by Rich County. Rebels with a championship cause. Risha Larson serves, and nice return received by Ebenez. A quick set dug by Smith. Nice quick dig. Rebels set it up, and Peart hits it into the net. Misfired, a hitting error, 20-17. Pirates still in this one. Rebels took the first set in dominant fashion, 25-12. Pirates took set two, 25-23. Risha sets left side. Peart hits, stuffed. Thought it was blocked by the net, but Rich keeps it alive, and the officials let him keep playing. Jensen sets high left side. Headsworth and dug by Hopkins. Risha sets high left side for Peart, who hits it to the back corner. Jensen deflects it to the back wall. Nice attack by Peart, and much like last year, the placement was perfect. Savannah drops back to serve. Rich scored, I think, 10 straight against the Pirates in the first set with Peart serving. She had 4 aces in that stretch, but they won't get one here as Hedworth hits off the block to the floor, and it's 21-18. Quick side out for the Pirates. Mejia back to serve. Jocelyn delivers. Smith passes. Risha sets high left side for Hopkins, who hits cross court. A diving dig by Ravston goes to the Rebel student section. And Rich leads 22-18 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Nice Bear Lake Realty kill for the Rebels. Visit bearlakerealty.com or talk with Gary and Amber McKee in Garden City. Rebels serve, just clears the net, overpass. Hopkins goes up and smashes it down, 23-18, a Bear Lake Realty kill. And Rich needs 2 more points. Talisha serves. Ravston receives, set, and Hedworth hits to the back corner. Larson was coming up to cover at the net, and that's where Hedworth hit, was to that spot that Larson left. 23-19 on the side out. Hedworth delivers the serve. Peart passes up near the net. Kiera plays it off the nylon. Hatch hits just a bit long. Wow, that was an amazing play by Kiera to judge that. It came off the net, rolled down, and she still bumped it up. Gave Rich a chance, but they couldn't capitalize. Rich bumps, and a diving bump by Smith to get it over. Jensen sets left side. Ebenez hits into the net. May have been blocked by, nope, it was 4 hits. It was into the net, and Rich has a 24-20 lead. It's set point for the Rebels here in this third set, brought to you by Rich County. Rebels with a championship cause. Service by Kiera, almost an ace. It's bumped, slapped under the net. Rich wins 25-20 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich up 2-1 in this match after losing set 2, 25-23. They bounce back and take the third set, 25-20 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Stay tuned. We got more of this match coming up. The fourth set when we return on KADQ.
This is Rich Rebel Senior Risha Larson, and you're tuned in to Rich High School Volleyball action on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another in your vehicle window. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Bar-S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
Rich wins set 3, 25-20, and leads 2-1 in the match. Do another Bear Lake Realty fan cam as we see the Rebel student section across the way, the cheerleaders there. Well, these cheerleaders and the student section, they just have a lot of fun over there. There's a lot of laughing and just good times. Heading for the fourth set. Our fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. If you're looking for beachfront, room with a view, or secluded mountain retreat, visit BearLakeRealty.com. There's a couple of 3 good-looking people over there. A couple of young boys and a beautiful woman. A lot of Rebel fans across the way, and this Saturday afternoon. Visit BearLakeRealty.com or call 435-946-8888 if you're looking for any type of realty in the Bear Lake area. BearLakeRealty.com. Rebels will serve to start this fourth set. Beginning serve brought to you by the station in Randolph, here for your convenience needs. And it's Savannah Peart to deliver. Ebenez passes up front. Jensen sets in the middle. Hit by Robinson, deflected to the back wall, and the Pirates go up 1-0. So far, the team that scores first has won that set. Rebels scored first and won the first. Pirates scored first in the second and won that set. Rebels scored first and won the third set. Risha sets left side. Hopkin hits it back cross court, drops it in on the line, and boy, she really swatted that one good. And the Rebels are tied with the Bear Lake Realty kill at 1-all. Our block of the game brought to you by Epic Recreation. So far, a block by Talisha Larson in the first set, part of a 13-2 Rebel run to win the first set, 25-12. Jensen sets left side, hit by Hedworth cross court, and she was fading left, hitting right, went too far. Missed just a little outside, and the Rebels are up 2-1. Talisha serves into the net. Rebels had 1 service error in the first 2 sets combined, and then had 4 service errors in the third set. But they still won that third set. We're tied at 2. Rich struggling a bit, but bumps it over. Jensen sets in the middle. Wade hits, stuffed by the Rebels. Another Epic Recreation block of the game. Pirates recover. Ebenez hits it across. Rich sets left side. Hopkin hits to the back line. Mejia digs. Rafston bumps, and Hedworth bumps it over. Risha pass. Nice pass up front. Kiara barely has to move. Set for Hopkin. Hits, blocked, and kept in the air by Ebenez. Hedworth hits. Dug by Smith to the wall, and then behind the Rebel student section. And the Pirates take the lead 3-2 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Mejia. I'll tell you, Jensen, she's really keeping track of that score. She just had some words with the down official as Rich sets it up. Hopkin crushes it between the block. We're tied at 3. Jensen was just having some words with the official to make sure the score was correct. And in the meantime, the Rebels get a Bear Lake Realty kill. Kiara Grohl serves. Ebenez, nice pass up front. Mari Wade tips it. Rebels had a pancake dig by Savannah Peart, but she couldn't quite get it to a teammate. And it's 4-3 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Hedworth serves. Hopkin passes. It's up at the net. Overpass. Hopkin digs on the tap back down, but she digged to the Rebel student section. 5-3 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich trails here in this fourth set. Rebels up 2-1 in the match. Hedworth serves. Peart, nice pass. Risha sets left side, and Hopkin hammers it to the back corner. Bear Lake Realty kill for Julia, and Rich is on top 5-4 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Julia drops back to serve for the Rebels. Rich had 8 aces in the first 2 sets, none in the third. Ebenez hits, blocked out of bounds off of Rich. 6-4, Pirates lead. Points have been a lot more tough to come by than they were in the first set that Rich won 25-12. These last 2 sets have been closer, and the Pirates lead in set 3, but then a serve wide and out of bounds by Maury Wade. Service error brings the Rebels to within 1, 6-5 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Smith serves. Passed up, out of bounds, a service ace. Brought to you by Circle H Land and Cattle Company. Ties us up at 6. Chris, Michelle, Isaac, Emily, Julia, Sydney, and Mitch Hopkin. Amber serves again, and Wade this time gets off a better pass. Jensen sets left side. Ebenez hits, blocked, kept in the air by Peart. Hopkin bumps, Peart slaps it over. Passed up front, Jensen high and outside to Ebenez, stuffed and bumped out of bounds by Hedworth. There's another candidate for your epic recreation block of the game, and it's again Talisha Larson with the block. Amber serves, passed on the back line. Wade bumps high to the left side and slapped over by Mejia. Diving dig by Smith. Maybe a J-Bar excavation dig of the game. Talisha hits, dig, and bump over. Great effort by the Pirates. Risha sets left side. Peart hits, blocked to the floor, and the Rebels earn a Bear Lake Realty kill. And we're going to count that one, or at least mark it as our J-Bar dig by, was it Talisha, or by Amber rather? Pirates set it up in the middle. Hit to the back corner by Hedworth. The Rebels just stand and watch it go by. I think that speaks more to the placement and the power that Hedworth hit it with than anything else. She just split the defense. Rich had no time to react. Smith receives. Risha bumps it back into the middle, and Talisha bumps it over. Quick set, hit into the net, and it somehow hits the tape, rolls over the top, and drops down on the Rebel side. We're tied at 8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Now we'll have a substitution for Rich. McKenna Stacy checks into the game. Rebel freshman team won the tournament earlier today at Evanston. It was a freshman-only tournament. They beat Star Valley in the championship. Rich sets up a nice attack. It's punched right back by Robinson. Rebels set it up again, and Peart pushes it over. Into the middle, Jensen sets, tipped across. Hopkin digs it up. Risha in the middle for Talisha, who hits it. It's deflected in the air. Jensen sets high and outside. Ebenez touch attack across, a diving dig effort by Stacy, but couldn't get underneath it. And Westside retakes the lead, 9-8 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich on top, 2-1 in the match. Jensen to serve. The southpaw delivers with the left hand. Smith, good pass up front. Risha sets left side. Peart hits and drops it in. It was deflected by the top of the net, and a Bear Lake Realty kill. Risha to serve, and she can't clear the net. Rebels with a second service error of this fourth set. That gives Westside the lead back, 10-9. As Ebenez serves, Hopkin passes. Risha sets in the middle for Talisha, and the set was too close to the net. She had to adjust her attack and couldn't quite clear the net with the attack. It was intended to be a touch and just didn't quite get it over. Ebenez serves again. Hopkin passes. Risha sets left side, high and outside for Peart. She's stuffed, blocked back into the middle, and it's 12-9 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. West side with the lead. And Ebenez serving. Rebels have had a bit of trouble with her serve. Good pass this time by Peart. Set up left side. Peart hits through the block, bumped and bumped over. Great awareness by Mejia to keep that alive. Stacy bumps high and outside. Peart goes cross court. It's bumped back over the net out of bounds. A Bear Lake Realty kill for Rich makes it 12-10. Rich trailing on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Peart to serve for Rich. And again, our beginning serve, this was a while ago, but the beginning serve of each set is brought to you by the station in Randolph. Set up and hit over. Rich digs, set left side. Hopkin cracks it down, and it's deflected and then bumped. Wade and Ebenez kind of collided, and neither could control it. They both hit it to the back wall and the R under the basket. And Rich leads 12-11 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard with Peart serving. Wade. Low pass up front. Mejia gets the set outside and hits it into the net. A hitting error ties us up at 12 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Peart to serve again, try to give the Rebels the lead, but instead she'll give Westside the lead back as she serves too long. A service error makes it 13-12 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich with 3 service errors in this 4th set after, again, just 1 service error in the first 2 sets combined. Peart passes up front. Risha with the set is a double touch, 14-12. Rich down by 2. Ravson to serve, and with Ravson serving in the 2nd set, the Pirates went on a 10-0 run. That won't happen this time as she serves just a little outside to make it 14-13. Rich trailing by 1. Talisha Larson with the running jump serve, and it's a good one. Mejia gets off a nice pass, though. Jensen sets in the middle. Wade hits, stuffed by Hatch. Kept alive, passed and bumped over by Mejia. Talisha, then Risha bumps, and Hopkin hits it hard. A Pirate is into the net, and we're tied at 14 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And Sydney Hatch with another candidate for your Epic Recreation block of the game. Rich looks to take the lead, and they will. Ebenez dives out and shanks the serve receive off. Rich up 15-14 following that service ace by Talisha Larson. We could use a couple more of those. Circle H Land and Cattle Company service aces. Instead, we get a sponsorless service error. We don't want sponsors on those things. And we're tied at 15. Mejia serves. Rebels good pass up front. Risha sets high and outside for Hopkin, who hits it down. Ravston digs way outside, but Westside keeps it alive and pushes it over. Peart, good pass. Risha again high and outside for Hopkin. She hits it hard to the back line this time, and Ebenez digs. Ravston punched over the net by Hedworth, and the Pirates scored. Boy, they're finding non-conventional ways to score. That was an athletic play by Hedworth for the point and to give Westside the lead back. Mejia serves. Peart passes up front. Risha sets left side. Hopkin hits to the middle. Ebenez bumps it back over. McKenna Stacy goes up and tries on the happy birthday. She misfires. It's 17-15. Pirates up by 2. Mejia serves again, just clears the net. Hopkin, good pass. Risha sets high and outside to Hopkin. Ravston digs. Jensen sets in the middle. Wade tips it over. Diving dig over the net, out of bounds. Outside the antenna, 18-15. Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Westside with the lead. Rebels took the first. Westside took the second. Rich took the third set. Westside leading in the 4th. Hopkin hits it to the back line. Ebenez digs it up. Mejia sets left side, and Hedworth hits it into the net. Got over the top of it a bit too much. 18-16. Rich gets the side out. And Hopkin steps back to serve. Rich trying to figure out their rotation. And just before Julia serves, they get it squared away, and McKenna Stacy will serve. She goes to the back line. Ravston passes. Jensen sets high right side. Hedworth running slap across. Risha sets way outside for Hopkin, who bumps it over and keeps it in. Ravston bumps, and Ebenez, a funny hit. That was a double hit. It was unconventional. Hit with the fingertips and then a header over the net to make it 18-17. And Stacy serves to the back corner, passed up front. Jensen bumps it back into the middle. Hedworth bumps it over. Peart passes, set left side. Hopkin cracks it at the block, and she hit it off the left side of Maury Wade's wrist and to the floor. A Bear Lake Realty kill ties us at 18 all on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. And the freshman McKenna Stacy to serve again. Down the line she goes. Ebenez passes to the middle. Wade slaps it over. Stacy digs it up near the net. Risha passes or sets left side. Hopkin touch attack. Wade bumps it back over. Slapped back by Hatch and bumped up in the air. Wade again slaps it back row. Smith, good pass up front. Risha sets left side for Hopkin, who hits, and she's dug by Ravston. But a Pirate is in the net, and the Rebels lead 19-18 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich hasn't led much in this fourth set. They were on top. No, I don't think they've led at all in this fourth set. West side scrambles a bit. Ravston slaps it over. Stacy, good pass. Risha sets in the middle. Hatch hits back corner, and a nice placement by Sydney Hatch. Bear Lake Realty kill for the sophomore, and Rich is on top 20-18 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich had tied it several times, but had never taken. Oh, they did have a 15-14 lead earlier. Jensen bumps it, and Hedworth bumps it over. Smith passes up front. Risha sets left side. Hopkin comes in and cracks it off the block. Out of bounds, 21-18, a Bear Lake Realty kill. Coach O'Brien calls for a timeout, and we'll take one as well here on the Wildlife and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. The Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming offers a family dinosaur dig and vacation package that includes digging for fossils at the Wyoming Dinosaur Center, sack lunches, tours of the museum, and lovely clean rooms for a comfortable night's stay. With 3 restaurants to choose from, you and your family will have fun, eat well, and rest easy. Schedule your family dinosaur dig at the Wind River Hotel and Casino in Riverton, Wyoming today. Call 866-657-1604.
Back in the fourth set at Rich High School. Rich against the 2A Westside Pirates. Pirates came in, and if I remember correctly, what Coach O'Brien told me, they came in at 13-2 this season, 9-0 in full match play. They hadn't lost a full match. They'd lost a couple matches in tournament play. McKenna Stacy serves. Rebels on top 21-18, looking to close this one out here in the fourth set, but Hedworth has different ideas as she crushes it down the line and in for the side out and the kill. Make it 21-19, and Hedworth drops back to serve. She'll serve from straightaway, right to left if you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. Hopkin digs over the net, overpass. Jensen sets left side. Ebenez hits, deflected. Stacy dives and keeps it alive. Risha bumps back to the middle, and then nobody gets it. 4 players were there, all thinking one of the others would get it, and it drops. 21-20, West Side within 1. Hedworth serves. Hopkin passes to the middle. Risha sets left side for Julia. She hits it off the block and to the floor. 22-20, Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich looking for a couple more Bear Lake Realty kills and close this one out. Julia serves. Mejia passes outside. Jensen bumps into the middle. Wade slaps it, and Stacy bumps it high. Risha sets left side. Smith slaps it to the back line. Hedworth up front to Jensen. Back row. Mejia slaps down the line, out of bounds. 23-20. Wasn't a Bear Lake Realty kill that I thought we wanted, but definitely works for the point. Coach O'Brien takes another timeout, and we'll take one too. Be right back.
This is Rich Rebel Senior Risha Larson, and you're tuned in to Rich High School Volleyball action on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, and online at mylocalradio.com.
Minor, major, chip, crack, dent, or crinkle. Whether it's vehicle body damage or a damaged windshield, no damage is damage we can't handle. Hi, this is Matthew Rex at T-Bar-S Body Shop in Technoglass of Evanston. We take pride in bringing your vehicle back to its original state. We offer free estimates and deal with your insurance company directly. So no matter the damage, large or small, windshield, body, or paint, we'll get your vehicle back to its original state. T-Bar-S Body Shop in Technoglass of Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road.
Well, I invite you to stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll have the Mountain Valley Cattle Company post-game show that includes the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Rebels on top 23-20. Julia serves. Jensen receives. Wade hits hard, but it's deflected by the Rebel block. They were right in the spot they needed to be, and then a double touch on the set for Rich makes it 23-21. Westside gets the side out they were looking for. Mari Wade will step back and deliver the serve. Rebels set up to receive. Wade running jump serve, drops it in. Smith diving dig. Risha punches it over, and the Westside Pirates set it up. Robinson touch attack attempt too short. And it's set and match point Rebels 24-21. And who's serving? Amber Smith. To try and close this one out. This is the Rebels' first attack. The serve. Amber Smith delivers. Passed by Hedworth. Good pass. Jensen sets back line. Wade hits it hard. Too long. Did Rich touch it? No. It's out of bounds, and Rich wins 25-21 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. 3-1 in the match. Rich with the win over Westside. They won 3-1 last year against Westside, but this match much closer, much tighter, and far more exciting. 25-21 the final on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard. Rich wins 3-1 in the fourth set. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with your Mound Valley Cattle Company post-game show, including, as I mentioned, the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital post-game highlights, and Lazy S Ranching Roundup calendar when we return on KADQ.
This is Rich Rebel Senior Amber Smith, and you're tuned in to Rich High School Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, and online at mylocalradio.com.
Founded in 1997, the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho serves Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming, and is proud to sponsor the students and staff at Rich High School. The Mound Valley Cattle Company is established on the foundation of hard work, commitment, and perseverance, knowing that every individual on the team must give their best for the team to succeed. The same principles that students and athletes at Rich High School are learning today that will help them lead tomorrow. The Mound Valley Cattle Company, 208-339-0614.
Randolph is located near the geographic center of Rich County, Utah, on a high plateau with an average elevation of 6,300 feet. The first group of settlers, led by Randolph H. Stewart, camped on a knoll south of the present town site on March 14, 1870. Randolph is a town of extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 in the winter. The folks who live here are also extreme, extremely loyal, extremely friendly, and extremely supportive of our youth. Good luck to all the Rich Rebels this year from everyone at the town of Randolph.
Welcome to the post-game show, brought to you by Mound Valley Cattle Company. Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. It's time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Jimmy John's, fresh and fast every day gourmet sandwiches. The Rebels on Saturday afternoon return to Rich High School to take on and host the Westside Pirates out of 2A, Idaho. And Rich started out real well. It was tight about midway through the first set, 12-10, before Rich went on a 10-0 run and outscored Westside 13-2 the rest of that first set to win 25-12. But the Pirates had different ideas about how the match would go. They bounced back and won, including they went on a 10-0 run in the second set and took that second set 25-23. Third set was real close, back and forth. Neither team went on a big run or ever took a real big lead, and the Rebels came out on top 25-20. And then in the fourth set, it was a lot like the third set. Rebels and Pirates exchanged leads. We went back and forth, lots of ties. Rebels took a lead late, 19-18, and never gave that lead up, going on to win 25-21 in the fourth set and 3-1 in the match. So the Rebels beat the Westside Pirates 3-1 Saturday afternoon. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Gourmet sandwiches, fresh and fast every day at Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street in Evanston. Oh, the Mound Valley Cattle Company postgame show continues after the break. We'll have the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital postgame highlights and the Lazy S Ranching Roundup calendar when we return on the Wildlife and mylocalradio.com.
As the hospital closest to Bear Lake, professional medical care is always available at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. As a full-service hospital, Bear Lake Memorial offers an emergency room that's open 24/7. They treat patients of all ages. Other professional services include physicians' clinics, assisted living, home health services, counseling, dialysis, physical, occupational, and speech therapy, orthopedic care, and skilled nursing. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care.
It doesn't matter what season you visit Bear Lake. Make sure you always stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods. You'll find lots of great quality inventory at low prices, including guns and ammo. During the winter, you can rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, and buy your ski passes to Beaver Mountain. Pugstones is always the best place to get information about the area and purchase your hunting or fishing licenses. Everything you need with one stop at Pugstone Sporting Goods at the four-way stop in Garden City.
Welcome back to the Mound Valley Cattle Company post-game show, brought to you by Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. Time for some post-game highlights presented by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. The Rebels this afternoon with a win over the Westside Pirates, 3-1. And it didn't always look like it would be that kind of a finish. Rebels early on looked like they would run away with this thing. It was 12-10 midway through the first set, and then Rich went on a 10-0 run. Savannah Peart had 4 aces as part of that 10-0 run. And Rich won that first set 25-12. They outscored the Pirates 13-2 to finish off set 1. Had 5 aces and no service errors in the first set. But then the Pirates bounced back in set 2. Rich was up big midway through it, 15-8, before Westside went on a 10-0 run of their own, made it 18-15, and then they just cruised to the win. Rich kept it close, but Westside won 25-23 in the second set. The Rebels had 3 aces, just 1 error in that second set. And then in set 3, Rich had a few more errors, 4 service errors, but they overcame that to win 25-20. Again, another close set. Rich, I think, led from start to finish in that third set, but it was never a big lead. In fact, I think the 25-20 victory may have been the biggest lead the Rebels had in the third set, a lead of 5 points. Then in the fourth set, we went back and forth. The Pirates were up. The Rebels took the lead 2-1. They went back and forth. There were several lead changes. And we had our Epic Recreation block of the game from Talisha Larson there in that fourth set. Epic Recreation for Bear Lake, for rentals in Bear Lake. Visit epicrecreation.net or find us on Facebook. 946-EPIC is the number to call for Epic Recreation. We also had our J-Bar Excavation dig of the game, Amber Smith in that fourth set. Those came on consecutive points. The Epic Recreation block helped the Rebels go up 7-6. Amber Smith's J-Bar Excavation dig helped put the Rebels up 8-6 in that fourth set. They went back and forth. Westside took a lead. Rebels regained the lead. And then finally, Rebels took a lead at, I think, 19-18 was the lead. They never let go. Westside battled back. It was 21-20, but then Rich scored 4 of the final 5 points to win 25-21 on the Stacy's Repair scoreboard, and Rich wins 3-1 in this match at Rich High School. Again, the dig of the game brought to you by J-Bar Excavation, quality work on all kinds of projects, and the block of the game brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your vacation an epic one to remember. Visit epicrecreation.net. 3-1 the win for Rich here at Rich High School over Westside. These post-game highlights and stats have been brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Count on us to care. We'll take one more quick break and be back with the Laziest Ranching Roundup calendar on this presentation of Rebel Volleyball on KADQ FM 98.3 with live streaming video at mylocalradio.com.
When you have dental care done, you let the dentist and the hygienists into your personal space. It's important that you and your family trust that your dentist will provide professional care in a comfortable atmosphere. Comprehensive Family Dental is a family-owned and operated business that understands how important this trust is. 2 locations make it convenient for you and your family when scheduling appointments. When it comes to your dental work, expect the best. Call Comprehensive Family Dental today at 435-793-2210. When it comes to hard things in life, don't say, why me? Just say, try me. Remember, it's the tough things that make us the strongest. The cattle ranchers at Laziest Ranching are proud supporters of the youth in our community. Sim, Joe Jean, Carol, and Millie Weston, along with Sim Jr. and Maggie, remind everyone to eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels. That's right. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Back on the Mound Valley Cattle Company post-game show brought to you by Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. And it's time to take a look ahead at Rich County sports and activities brought to you by Laziest Ranching. Eat more beef and cheer on the Rebels. First, though, some expert analysis from paleontologist Dr. Brigham Steineckert. Brigham, how did the Rebels play today? How do you think?
Really good.
What did you like best about today's match?
Because it kept making ties, and on one part, it was 8-7.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you like that number 7, don't you?
Mm-hmm. And I also like 8.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
A paleontologist.
Why do you want to be that?
because I love dinosaurs and prehistoric stuff because they're and I also like alien-like creatures, and some of the creatures from the prehistoric times were alien-like. Like once they're Anomalocaris. That was a sea crustacean, and it swam and it ate other crustaceans, and like that. And it had and it had eyes that were like on these stalk things, and then there's the big ball of itsy bitsy tiny eyes, kind of like flies, that have like fly eyes, and it was really cool. It was like the alien of the sea.
That's fascinating stuff. Doesn't have much to do with volleyball, but that's okay. We'll let you talk about that a bit. Brigham, thanks for your analysis.
You're welcome.
Post-game show is brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho, and it's let's do that Laziest Ranching Roundup calendar. Look ahead at what's coming up next for the Rich Rebels. Let's see. The volleyball teams from Rich Middle School and football teams were in action this morning. The 8th graders won. The football team did beat Mountain View. The 7th graders lost this morning. Coming up Tuesday, individual football and volleyball pictures at North Rich Elementary and Rich Middle School all day long, and the board meeting at the district office at 6 p.m. Tuesday night. Thursday, September 21st, Rich High School Senior Career Day at North Summit High School, and the Rich Middle School Royal Volleyball team gets back in action, hosting the Kemmer team, with matches beginning at 4 p.m. Friday, things have changed a little bit. If you have an old schedule, you might see the Rebel volleyball team versus Intermountain Christian School. That has been changed. That is no longer this coming Friday. On Friday, we've got Rebel football versus the Parowan Rams, JV at 1, varsity at 4. Our pregame starts at 3:15 right here on KADQ. And also on Friday and Saturday coming up next week, Rich Rodeo Club is at the Enterprise Rodeo in Cedar on Friday at 3, and then the Cedar City Rodeo, or the Cedar Rodeo, on Saturday morning beginning at 9 a.m. Also on Saturday, Rebel Volleyball hosts Tabiona back in region play, and the freshmen start at 2, JV at 3:15, varsity at 4:30 p.m. Let me just check my schedule real quick and double-check that that's the only volleyball coming up next week at Rich for the Rich Rebel Volleyball team. Looks like, yes, today West Side, next week, just Saturday, Tabiona here at Rich. And again, our pregame coverage will start at 4:10 next Saturday afternoon. Also next Saturday, Middle School Royal Volleyball team is at Lyman with matches beginning at 9 a.m. And the Royals Middle School football team is hosting Lyman at Rich Middle School with games beginning at 10 a.m. That takes us through next week on the Roundup calendar, brought to you by Lazy S Ranching, encouraging you to eat more beef and cheer on the Rebels. That wraps up our post-game show, brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho. We apologize. This match started a little bit late. Officials were late. Westside Pirates were late as well. And we're going to join the Wyoming Cowboys in progress just in about 2 minutes here, right after this broadcast finishes up. Rich Rebels beat the Westside Pirates 3-1, and Rich improves this season to 8-4 overall. In volleyball, they'll get back on the court next Saturday versus Tabiona. Again, our next broadcast will be Friday afternoon when Rich football hosts Parowan. Pregame starts at 3:15 right here on KADQ. That's going to do it for our postgame show, brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. For my videographer this afternoon, Rob Leifson, my producer back in the studio, Kate Bullender. Thanks so much for your time, your work today. I'm Ryan Steineckert. We'll talk with you again soon.
You've been tuned in to Rich High School Rebel Volleyball on Rebel Radio, KADQ FM 98.3, with video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's match has been brought to you by these Rebels supporting businesses and individuals: Edwards Furniture in Logan, West Star Printing in Evanston, Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, T-Bar S Body Shop Technoglass of Evanston, the Wind River Hotel and Casino of Riverton, Wyoming, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, and by mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder.
Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Briley, along with KNY and sports director, Jake Hibbert, chief photographer, Warren Cook, and production assistants, Kate Bullender and AJ Lamb. Biggest thanks to all of our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit mylocalradio.com for archived games and past interviews with Rebel players and coaches. Thank you for joining us on this presentation of Rich Rebel Sports on KADQ FM 98.3 and online at mylocalradio.com. Until the next time the Rich High Volleyball team takes the court, go Rebels!